Hey there, history buffs! Welcome back to another deep dive into the past. Today, I'm diving into the real reasons behind World War II. This conflict wasn't just a spontaneous eruption, it was the result of a complex web of factors that had been building up for years. There's more to it than just the rise of the Nazis. While Hitler and his regime played a significant role, we need to look at the broader picture to understand why the world was plunged into such a devastating war. Let's break it down step by step. First up, the Treaty of Versailles. After World War I, this treaty placed heavy reparations and territorial losses on Germany. It was meant to ensure peace, but ended up sowing the seeds of future conflict. The Treaty of Versailles didn't just cripple the German economy, it humiliated the nation and brewed a desire for revenge. The harsh terms left many Germans feeling bitter and resentful. The economic impact was severe. Hyperinflation, unemployment and poverty became rampant. The German mark became virtually worthless and people struggled to afford basic necessities. Many Germans felt betrayed by their own government for signing the treaty. This sense of betrayal and economic hardship created fertile ground for extremist ideologies to take root. Next, let's talk about the global economic depression of the 1930s. The Great Depression wasn't just a German problem, it was a worldwide catastrophe. It wasn't just Germany that suffered, the entire world was in turmoil. High unemployment rates, failing businesses, and widespread poverty affected millions of people across the globe. High unemployment, failing banks and general economic despair led to political instability. People were desperate for solutions and many turned to radical political movements for answers. People were desperate for change and extremist ideologies found fertile ground. In Germany, the Nazi Party promised to restore national pride and economic stability, which appealed to many disillusioned citizens. Then there's the rise of totalitarian regimes. These regimes didn't just appear overnight. They were the result of years of political and social upheaval. Hitler in Germany, Mussolini in Italy, and Hirohito in Japan. These leaders capitalized on their nation's economic woes and political instability to seize power. These leaders promised to restore their nations to former glory. They used propaganda to rally support and implemented aggressive expansionist policies to achieve their goals. With propaganda and aggressive expansionist policies, they gained massive support. Their militaristic ambitions led to the invasion of neighboring countries, further destabilizing the region. Don't forget about the weakness of the League of Nations. This organization was created to maintain peace, but it lacked the authority and military power to enforce its resolutions. The League of Nations was supposed to maintain peace, but it lacked real power and the backing of major countries like the US. Without the support of powerful nations, the League was ineffective. When Japan invaded Manchuria or Italy attacked Ethiopia, the League could do little more than condemn the actions. These aggressions went largely unchecked, emboldening other totalitarian regimes. Finally, alliances and militarization played crucial roles. The formation of military alliances created a tense and volatile international environment. The Axis powers, Germany, Italy and Japan, formed aggressive alliances. These alliances were based on mutual interests in territorial expansion and military dominance. On the other side, France and Britain were hesitant to confront these rising threats early on. Their policy of appeasement allowed the Axis powers to grow stronger and more confident. By the time they started taking action, it was too late to prevent the conflict. The world was already on the brink of war, and the aggressive actions of the Axis powers could no longer be contained. So there you have it, folks. The real reasons behind World War II are complex and multifaceted. It's not just a story of good versus evil, it's a tale of economic despair, political instability, and aggressive nationalism. Understanding these factors gives us a clearer picture of how the world was plunged into such a devastating conflict. By examining the root causes, we can learn valuable lessons to prevent future wars. It's a mix of economic despair, political instability, and aggressive nationalism. These elements combine to create a perfect storm that led to one of the deadliest conflicts in human history. Understanding these factors gives us a clearer picture of how the world was plunged into such a devastating conflict. The lessons learned from this period are crucial for maintaining peace in our time. If you found this breakdown helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into history. Your support helps us continue to explore and share these important stories. Until next time, keep exploring the past to understand the present. History is a powerful tool for understanding our world and shaping a better future.